Hi, it's Susan, Mindful Coaching. Today we're talking about aspiration without attachment to the outcome. How do we set goals and have a willingness to set intentions, even if we don't meet them? How do we ground into our internal sense of compassion for ourselves, for the people we love and care about around us, and radiate that outward, even when the world feels like it's on fire? Some areas it is, even when there's terrible injustices happening in the world. So we're remembering together that we're working at multitude of levels. So when we're practicing in this way, we're working at rewiring the actual brain itself, the neuroscience of what that is. And I've recently purchased for my travel back this recent National Geographic. The whole thing is committed to discovering the ways your mind works. And as you know, I just took a neuroscience course. So now maybe I'm in kindergarten or grade 1 around neuroscience, learning as much as I can. So we're attending to rewiring the neural networks. We're attending to the central nervous system, bringing calmness to the body. We're attending to emotional regulation. So which we will, we might have the aspiration of staying steady and emotionally present. And then when we're not there, what do we do? What are the steps that we can take, whether it takes us a minute and a breath, or whether it takes us 10 days or 4 days? And how do we not do the spiritual bypass? I want to skip over that my granddaughter is in a position where she's, yelling and pushing me away. I want to be the grandmother who accepts it with calmness. And instead I felt hurt and rejected and sad. And so my tendency is to skip over the challenging feelings and slide into what we know is called now toxic positivity. So we don't want to always be operating at money, pay me home, unless we're enlightened beings. Then I think they can operate at that. So we're working with neural networks, central nervous system to sustain a calmness of the body, a conscious awareness of the emotional regulation.
They're frozen. Oh, there you are. Okay, they're back.
Was I frozen with you too, Allison?
Well, says my internet connection is unstable. Mine. Okay, well, I heard you. I heard every word.
Okay. So we're rewiring the brain by laying new habits. We know the body-mind is connected, despite some science and research that's saying everything's best, like Lisa Feldman Barrett, who's a neuroscientist in the States. She's got books coming out saying it's all in the brain. There's nothing in the body. But there are other great neuroscientists who are saying body-mind is connected. So I'm leaning more towards that we're showing that the physiology of the body is not just about the mind. So we're going to build a deeper sense today in our practice of our internal body sensations, our own gut sensations, our lived experience. Keep awareness around the central nervous system. And if you picture right from the base of your spine all the way down the whole spine and how the nerves radiate out.
Coming over. Okay.
Then we have a sense of the body being relaxed, the body being soft. And that's one of our first clues, right? Shoulders up, teeth clenched, belly hold, like whatever it is for you that keeps you in an intensity of experience, that keeps you away from holding your intention or your aspiration for connection. We're just recording the teaching, Sarah. So, and then we'll check in. So I did a little check-in and we can talk about that later. So we're strengthening and stabilizing the mind. We're attending to the neural networks. We're calming the central nervous system and emotionally regulated simultaneously. And today we're going to practice with the aspiration without attachment, including a continual balance of compassion with self and a letting go of any idea that self-criticism is a path to helping us. It's not. It's a diversion and an attachment that is not helpful to our overall growth. So that's a lot. So I'm going to finish with, when our mind is focused on problem solving and thinking about how we get to the next, whatever it is, our goal, our intention, our aspiration, then it actually creates a division. So we used that example last year of Cookie. Me see Cookie. Me see granddaughter want love. Me see Cookie. Cookie, then my neural networks are hardwired into Cookie or granddaughter giving love. But I don't want to have that. I don't want to be attached to that. So how do I let go of the attachment while still feeling the feelings of wanting the cookie, calming the central nervous system, rewiring the neural networks, calming the emotions? So we're getting more and more skilled at balancing all of those things at once. And the meditation today is going to be quite simple, I promise, but we're talking in a kind of a complex way. So what we want is, when we recognize that we're in a place where, in ourselves, in the people around us, the world's on fire, that things are terrible happening, and then the larger global picture, that we keep coming back first to calming ourselves, coming into compassion. Only then can we help others. We cannot help others if we're agitated or distressed. Thank you. And I'll post this.